We have also had two important achievements which would justify our hope that 2026 will be a year of prosperity and well-being for Jamaicans. The last quarter results from the PIOJ shows that Jamaica grew by over 5%. There are those who will say that a 5% growth would not be considered as super phenomenal when compared to the heavy loss in output that took place as a result of Hurricane Beryl. In other words, a high level of growth would just be normal. And again, I reflected on that point because when Jamaica was hit by crises in the past, whether environmental or economic, our growth would not have been within quarters. Our growth would have been within decades. In 2009, when we were hit by the financial crisis, it took us 10 years to return to the level of GDP that we lost. What we have seen under my administration over the last decade is that when we are hit by super phenomenal events, whether it be a once in a 100-year event like the pandemic or a once in a 50-year event like Hurricane Melissa, you will see that the ability of the economy to head back to growth within the year of the impact is phenomenal. That was never the case before in the Jamaican economy. It means that something has changed in the Jamaican economy. And what is that thing? What is this intangible change that the commentators and the analysts have not yet picked up on? It is a word that we have been using over and over and over and over again. It is a word called resilience. The Jamaican economy is showing very strong signs of resilience, the ability to be hit by a disaster or a crisis, to absorb and recover, but more than that, at each time, the recovery is stronger and it prepares you to receive other hits, other exogenous shocks. And that is, my friends, a very good feature, a strong feature for any economy to have. Without that, Jamaica would be on a different trajectory, having been hit by such severe external shocks. Because in the past, when we were hit, we weren't recovering at this pace and with this strength. The characteristic, therefore, of resilience in the Jamaican economy is something that all Jamaicans should be proud of and not take it for granted. Resilience in any system, in any organization, in any human endeavor, it is not natural. It is not something that happens organically. Resilience requires the application of intelligence, meaning it requires deliberate decisions, deliberate actions, deliberate structures. It requires